Hello everyone, and welcome back to From Our Basement Gaming.
Hey everyone.
We are back with part 14 of our Kid Icarus Let's Play.
14 parts and I fall to my death.
Yeah. Basically.
Yep.
So yeah, we're still on the third world. Yeah, so moving right along.
Yep.
Yep. We're glad to see you guys here. We hope that your August has been going well. And we appreciate you spending some of that time with us.
Yes. That was an amazing glitch.
Yeah. It's nice when the glitches don't cause a catastrophe.
Yep.
Because it really sucks when the glitch impedes on your progress.
Yep.
Yeah.
That it does.
Yep, so, yeah, not quite sure what to talk about yet. I guess we'll figure it out.
Yep. Just gotta fight, Shakespeare's, obstacle.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be amazed if everybody and their brother calls this little angel Shakespeare after me.
At least then I'd know people are watching.
Yeah.
If I am walking down the street or walking in the malls and I see somebody has a picture of this angel holding a skull, then I'll know we've had some kind of impact.
Yep. That we have.
Mm-hmm. Who knows? Maybe one day.
Probably.
That's the hope anyway. Some days I really wish this was our job. Wouldn't have to deal with other crap out there.
Yeah.
But alas, they make it a little complicated to get monetized, so who knows, maybe one day. It'll take a while, but
Yeah.
yeah. I'm kind of trying to encourage myself. I felt a little down this weekend, so
Yeah.
there's things I can't really discuss on here, but
I want you to feel better.
thanks. Just gotta try to figure out how exactly to go about doing that.
Yes. Jerk.
Yeah.
That was scary. As it's usually around this spot where I'd get killed.
Yeah. I think you can do it, though.
Thanks.
I mean, thankfully we still have stuff to look forward to the rest of the year.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Thanks for planning and mapping that out.
Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, we'll have to. I mean, we can always add more in or edit stuff as we go along.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how to make the moments when we're not doing stuff like that or doing this, try to make those moments better.
Yeah. Let's go this way.
Because, yeah, it's fine to, like, look forward to that stuff and use that as motivation. However, I feel like it would be better to make the everyday stuff we could look forward to somehow.
Yeah.
You know?
The provincial mundane, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. The other problem is trying to stay out of the head and out of the emotions.
About time something like this showed up.
Yay!
A hot spring.
If only we had a natural hot spring we could just go into and it could magically heal all our ailments.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd want that. I would desperately want that.
Yeah, I would like to magically find a cure for chronic pain. I think that would be great.
Yes. I think... Well, actually, I don't know, because...
Huh?
I was just looking at the level, and yeah, we did it.
Yay! We did it!
So we're now on the next level, finally. 3-2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is this the first time we got
3-3.
here?
Yeah, it's the first time we've ever gotten here.
Nice.
3-3, I mean. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So we're almost finished this game.
Ooh. Fancy.
Yep. As I'm being pelted by Metroids and these purple-blue snake things.
Will Kid Icarus potentially have the same amount of parts as Echo did? We
We'll
shall
find out.
Yeah. We will find out.
Oh.
Is it... Well,
Poop.
I was gonna say this is good progress for only 8 minutes in.
Yeah. The harp is what killed me.
Mm-hmm. But that's the thing with these older games. I feel like sometimes it's just practice and keep trying.
Yep. Precision platformer, too.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Alright, good.
Put a harp right where there are next to no bad guys.
Yeah.
And I need hammers.
Yeah, we don't have any hammers.
Yeah.
It's been nice to see more of this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the other thing I like about this channel is not only are we seeing new games that we didn't have the chance to experience, but with games that we do know but I haven't seen the whole way through. It's nice to be able to go through the whole game and, you know, see that.
Yeah.
See the stuff that I missed out on.
Yeah. And I absolutely wanted that because this is to experience the stuff that we missed.
Yeah.
Plus, to show my talents.
Yeah, and, you know, to relive the nostalgia of the games we did experience growing up as well.
Yep.
So, all of those things.
Like the first 3 Super Mario Brothers and Zelda.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which it was awesome to go through Zelda 2 together, especially with your copy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was happy to get a gold copy of the first 2 games. Yeah. Yeah, because I had to buy a new NES, and that came with Mario 2 and like a racing game that I don't know the name of.
Yeah, eventually we'll play that on this channel.
Yeah. So then I looked on eBay and got the first 2 Zelda games. And this was, way back when, where you could actually get retro games like that affordably. I have no idea how much money a gold copy of Zelda's 1 and 2 would be now, but I think I paid a reasonable amount.
Yeah.
I forgot exactly how much I spent, but I think it was less than 20. It was like a really good deal.
Jump!
Oh.
His jump became unresponsive.
Yeah.
Especially when you have to travel up the stage.
Right. It's just been me, or lately have these water bottles been harder to open?
I feel they have been harder to open.
Okay. Glad to know I'm not the only one.
And some of the bottles have been uber flimsy.
And I think that's part of what makes it harder to open, because you kind of have to grip on it to open well, and if it's collapsing too much, then you don't have the support you need to open it.
And then it becomes moot.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Already feeling the higher prices, cheaper quality. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The price is not right.
No, it's not.
Where's Bob Barker when you need him?
Yes, well.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Yes. I do kind of like how it's like a night sky.
Me too.
I know it's just black, but it still creates that illusion that it's
True.
a night sky.
And they put some stars in the background.
Yeah. Too. Yeah, exactly. The stars are nice.
Yeah.
See, I feel like you could do a lot on an NES game.
Oh, yeah.
I know we're all spoiled now with the, realistic, lifelike 3D graphics, but
I think too spoiled if I can weigh in.
Yeah. But I think it's impressive how much people could do back when we didn't have all those fancy 3D graphics. And I can still find it impressive. I'm never worried about... I feel like a lot of times when people talk about how well a game has aged, I've probably complained about this years before.
Yeah.
I don't like how a lot of times they use the animation. Because to me it's a very unfair way, because it's like, yeah, technology improves very quickly. Sometimes even in the span of like
comparing something that was made in 1986 in Japan versus something that was made this year.
Yeah. So I think it's more like they should compare it to other games that came out the same year instead to be like, you know. And so I feel like the only time I'm really comfortable with has this game aged well, it's more, I'd say probably more about does it have problematic elements in it.
Oh yes, like stuff like as good as it was with the original Doki Doki Panic, that stuff that they did not feel comfortable leaving for when they turned it into a Mario game.
Right. And that's what I mean, and it also some things where it's like, also, was it at that time, would there be people who would be offended? And if the answer is yes, then it's like, yeah, then it definitely would be even worse now. Yeah, so I don't really care about how well a game, quote-unquote, ages. I just care if it's good or not. You know?
Yeah.
Can it be enjoyed now? I guess that's also why I kind of resented all the remakes.
Yeah, same.
Especially the ones where they would significantly update the graphics. Because I just felt like it was unnecessary.
Oh yeah, often is.
Especially when the game's already a 3D game. Like, I can kind of more get next to taking a 2D game and making it 3D or 2.5D. Like, if they decided, oh, we're gonna make a 3D Kid Icarus, it'll be the first Kid Icarus, it'll just be in 3D with the current pit model, I would be okay with that, you know?
Like Uprising.
Yeah, but if like 10 or 15 years from now they're like, we're gonna remake Uprising, I'll be like, why? I guess they feel the need to update the graphics to introduce it to the new generation while also giving the people who grew up with it something new to play, but I don't know.
Yeah, I thought those were called sequels.
Yeah, we could just do that, but I don't know. I guess sometimes they either don't have an idea or they feel like the fans are not liking their sequels. Like, I'm going to hold off before I place too much worry on this statement because I need to know more about what the heck they mean. But I read that Sega said something that makes me very iffy, where they mentioned something about wanting to return to the glory of the 90s, or like, you know, like when they were like cool, I guess. I'm kind of like, what does that mean? I'm like, I don't want them to like abandon what they're currently doing in favor of, we're just gonna pretend the Genesis is brand new again, or the Mega Drive is brand new again, and release games like that. You know, I don't want that.
True.
Now, if they mean we are going to make a brand new 3D console, I would rather that.
Well, I'd say the market is all ready for an affordable people's console.
Yeah, I would like to see Sega like release a console, and I think even if they charged like $300 for it, people would go nuts. Because the Switch 2 is officially more than that.
Yeah.
And if they're like, and hey, guess what? $60 for new games. Because, yeah, at this point, I think even $60 we'd be happy. Because new games just aren't that price anymore. It'd really make me go crazy if they say $50 for new games. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, so... But yeah, so I got a little bit nervous because I don't want to see them abandon, for example, modern Sonic games entirely. I would be really sad. So I'm nervous. We'll see what the heck this even means.
Yes.
Because I feel like journalists kind of just take a quote, take it completely out of its context because they're like, that quote alone is gonna cause a big fuss and get lots of clicks, which annoys me. I'm like, I need the context, please.
Yeah. That is important.
Did I tell you about how I think it was when at a guest panel at a Comic-Con in Italy, I believe it was.
Italy?
Comic-Con Napoli.
Oh.
So Naples. They had the guy who I guess one of the guys who works on like the Dragon Quest games and Final Fantasy games and stuff. They had one of those guys there, and I guess when the translator translated what he said, he accidentally gave a lot of people the impression that they're gonna remake Chrono Trigger, and they really quickly later had to be like, no, that's not what we're doing. And I'm like, yes, yet again, we Chrono Trigger fans have been burned.
Constantly, it sounds.
Yeah, I mean, they said they're doing something for the anniversary, but I guess they accidentally implied too much. And so that, like, translated to a remake somehow, but... Usually all we get is a lackluster port on, you know, Steam or mobile or wherever. So I'm like, the fact that at the end of the day, despite it not being received as well as Chrono Trigger, that Chrono Cross has gotten a better treatment. Because Chrono Cross got a whole remaster. And they released the Radical Dreamers game that had never really been released here. I'm like, why are you doing Chrono Trigger dirty?
Yeah. How come they're doing Chrono Trigger dirty?
Yeah. I mean, I understand it would be literally impossible to involve at least 2 members of the original Big 4 that worked on that game, but still, you could still do something.
R.I.P. Toriyama-san.
Yes.
And second guy.
Yeah, I don't know if he's dead or if it's something else. I'd have to look into it.
To be fair, he could have just retired from video gaming completely, and he is just...
Yeah, that's the part I would have to dive into more to find out why. Because I know the composers are still around, and I think the guy who wrote the script is, as far as I know, like one of the biggest script writers for Chrono Trigger is still around. I don't know for sure. Let me know in the comments if you happen to know. I think we're gonna have to tighten the cords again. Yeah, I'm seeing feedback.
How's that?
That's better.
Okay.
So sorry about that, guys, if you heard fuzziness or feedback through most of this video. We should have checked before this late. Oh,
Yeah.
oh dear. Okay.
We're blue.
Yeah.
And I worry I'll have to grind.
Not on your end, guys. Not on your end. Yeah.
Well, I have 4 minutes.
I meant the blue is not on your end.
Correct.
Yeah. On their end, yeah.
Oh, dear.
Grind what, so you can get the hammers?
No, that bottle, which would give me a little extra boost if I get killed, but that'll be on the next episode.
I see.
Not this one.
Okay.
Alright, we're back to full proper color.
Yeah. Again, didn't affect you guys, but yeah, it was a little weird for us.
Yeah.
I'm just happy we got it working. We had to do like 5
Yes,
resets.
we had the worst luck trying to get this game started up because the graphics were messy and
They were getting glitchy, and then we tried to fix it, and then they got so glitchy that it was literally just blobby shapes.
yeah.
Uh,
Whoever had this game last, whoever had this game last needed to properly clean this baby.
how long have you had this game?
I want to say, I think it's not very long because I think I got this with the thought.
Because it was your copy that you brought over.
Yeah, it is my copy.
Yeah.
I want to say somewhere in the neighborhood of 5
5 years?
minimum. Yeah, because I think.
Yeah, I think it was definitely before we started going to play Raven. Yeah.
It was, in fact. At the earliest, I think it was probably when I was working at the Goodwill.
Ah, so more than 5 years.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought it'd be cool to get, like, physical copies of the games I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Especially when I revisited them during the Wii years.
Right.
To play them on the original hardware. And I wanted to do it for all of them, but I was always unhappy that I didn't have big sacks of money to A, get my doctorate, and B, get physical copies of all the games I enjoy.
Right. Well, you got a master's, and not everybody can say that. So.
True. One of the words of wisdom my dad gave me was that most usually quit when, rather than get. Yeah.
Well, it's a lot of money. Masters are, I feel like, very unreasonably expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like we need to overhaul how we approach college.
Yeah. We've been fighting for that for years.
And they haven't been listening because I feel like there's a lot of greed in the education system.
Yeah. They would rather completely dismantle college and just give it degrees to the anointed, eh? Sometimes. I kid.
Well, I mean, I feel like part of the reason they're pushing so much for AI is that they do want less higher education, but that's just my opinion. Because I feel like, and this is the most political I'll get, and it's 30 minutes, so we're just going to do it till we die again. I feel like in their eyes, if people are too educated, they're not going to fall for any kind of BS that they're trying to pull. So I feel like deep in their hearts, they want people to be less educated. The bad faith politicians, I mean. So that's a fear of mine, and that would be, part of why you're defunding the Department of Education. Even though they act like it doesn't do anything. I feel like there's this secret plan to only want a certain amount of people that they know would be loyal to their ways to be super educated, and they don't want the people who would take issue to be educated. But that's just my conspiracy theory. Theory. Sorry, I can't talk.
Well, fits in with their dream of them being the only ones who Hollywood tells the stories of, despite the fact that Hollywood is already telling their stories.
Yeah. Well, sorry about that we got political for a moment.
We did.
We can't help it, we will occasionally, but we try to keep it on the down low.
Yeah, we do. Normally we don't.
But since they're
topics.
Since they're making nearly everything a political issue, it's getting harder and harder.
Well, as I would say, but I don't want to say it on the channel.
Right. Alright. I thought I had more than just that one, but I don't see my other puffed up.
Yeah, you have 3.
I don't think I ate 3 already. You didn't see me do 3 already, right? But where are they? Yeah, I only see a wrapper for 1 over here. That's all one. Oh well.
Where did...
I guess I lost him somewhere. It's okay. We're having feedback again. I don't know what's wrong.
And I'd like
but
to say
anyway,
that's the end of today's episode, everybody.
We'll fix it before the next part. Bye, guys.